Okay, everybody, let's begin with our yoga blocks. Back of us and seated on there. I'm wearing the Ridgeway Leatherworks shirt. That's my brother's company. Now everybody breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale out. Now, excuse me a second, I'm just going to put on my yoga app. Breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in. Heart to center. Now what we're going to do is a little twist. We're going to go to the left to begin with. Still seated on your yoga blocks. And back to center. And side twist. Back to center. Now bring your right leg out, left leg in. Lift up your sit bones. Sit stands for sacrum, ischium, ilium. And I can't remember what the T stands for, but now go around your foot and do a bind. I found this bind simply by using it and getting more flexible with time. And breathe. Smell the fresh air. Let the gentle wind blow your hair. And sink deeper into this stretch. Exhale, bring it up. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, exhale forward. This foot I can't reach as far. But that's okay. It helps stretch your hip abductors and your inner thighs too. Up, stretch, back up. Now go to butterfly position. What I'm going to do is take off my socks. These are Avia socks from Walmart, or Avia. Anyway, we're going to go and go forward, hinge forward. Don't curl your neck, and do this only if your practice is within this guidelines. If you're comfortable here, then there's another position called the turtle, and that's where you go underneath your legs and you bring yourself to the inner parts of your foot. release, bring it up. It's windshield wiper our legs. So I'm going to take this off, move it to the side. Now, boat pose could be up, it could be bent, or it could be underneath at your thighs, whichever position. And hold it here. You bring your legs straight out. What I like to do is put a block past it so it brings the flexibility back into the back of my legs and into my lower back. Let's bring your legs back up to side, 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 and side, side. Now we're going to go into tabletop. Now we're going to do cats and cows, saggy cow, angry cat, saggy cow, angry cat, saggy cow, angry cat. Now we're going to sit back into child's pose. Very good. Let the wind just cascade over your back. And up. And bring it forward. And bring it a little separated so it's upward facing dog. Down to child's pose. To upward facing dog. Think of a V for victory. Make sure your knees are bent softly. Breathe in. Now rock side to side. forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold, bring it on up, toes up in the air, feel that stretch, and down to forward fold, down to halfway lift, back down to forward fold. Now hang there in ragdoll. You can rock your ragdoll, or you could just stay steady. I rock my ragdoll. And then go back down to one knee, the other knee forward, into a crescent. Or half crescent. And back down for humble warrior. Back up for crescent. Back down for humble warrior. Up for crescent. Back down for humble warrior. Now let's bring ourselves back to tabletop. Let's move side to side, or make an infinity symbol or eternity symbol. The figure 8 on its side. Now let's do bird dog. So we want to put our left leg out and right arm forward. And look at your dristy or your focal point. And in, back out, and down. Now to the right side. Right leg up, left arm out. And in, out, down, to the sides. Bring it up and over. Spiral to the side. Down, bring it up to gate. Down and around. And do nice stretched sides. And bring it in. Now to the other side. Bring it up to gate. Spiral down and over. Open that side up to gate. Bring it all the way around and through, down, and stretch the hips and the inner thighs. open up and shake it out. Now we're gonna go to the mat, so any way you feel comfortable, bring yourself down to the mat. We're gonna do Sphinx posture. Sphinx posture is where you put yourself on your mat and you have your hands on either side of the mat. Now your fingers make ones, and the rest of your fingers are out wide, and just breathe. To the center and to the left. Center and to the right. Center. Now let's go into locust, which is where you put your palms either facing up or down, and you push your stomach out against the mat, and it lifts your upper body. And I like to lift my feet with it too, so it's in full locust. And down. Other side. Repeat what we just did. And up. The locust. And down. Now, let's go to our backs. Beautiful day out today. Let's bring our vertebrae down one at a time. Now bring your right leg up to your chest. And stretch your left leg, extending it. Now take your right leg out to the side. Give it a nice gentle tug or stretch. And then up and over to the other side. Now don't try to pull it too far because you don't want your hips to come off the mat. Bring it back to center. Bring it up. Reach it as far as you can. Back down. Roll your ankles the other way. And roll this way. And roll the other way. And down. Now let's bring the left leg up. Let's hold it here. Now to the side. And our hips don't come off the mat. Leg up. Now this is an yin yoga. Yin yoga is where you hold the pose for 4 minutes. I'll stretch you. Bring it up. Roll your ankles. And the other way. And bring it up. Now, we're going to go back into seated position. And we're going to put one leg on top of the other for fire log. And we're going to breathe in and stretch to the left. Look over the right shoulder. And up. And breathe into the other side. And look over the left shoulder. Back to center. Now let's do little circles. So we're going to wind our body. Reverse it. Now we're going to stretch this leg. So we're going to put the left leg under, right leg over. This is called shoelace. And bring it forward. Again, forward. Drop your shoulders. You want a nice lean look. And bring it up. Roll the shoulders up and drop them down. Shoulders up and drop them down. Now we're going to go to the other side. So bring your right foot in, left foot on top of it. If you can't do this, then put a yoga block here to keep your flexibility. But since I can do it, I'm not going to use the yoga block today. And breathe up and exhale out and inhale. And side twist to the left once again. And look over your right shoulder. into the center and round it to the other side. Breathe up and stretch over. And look over your left shoulder. And bring it back up, middle, and heart to center. Now we're gonna do rolls. And opposite side. Shoulders are down. Move forward with me and back. Now we're going to put the right leg underneath, left leg goes across for shoelace. Grab your feet and hinge forward, or pull yourself down with your shoulders down as well. Lift up. Again, hinge forward. Bring it up. Let's bring it up to the sky and down to the heart center. Now we're going to go into a side bend. Or an angel. Down to the other side. And down. Now let's do a pose called camel. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Now if you need a yoga block, you could put one there and you could just reach back and touch the yoga block. But really what you're supposed to do is reach back and touch your heels. And I can't hold that position that long, so, but that's camel pose. Now we've gone through the poses with the blocks. Now it's time to go with the strap. And I'm gonna move this back a little bit. Now you use straps in yoga to increase flexibility, just like you do with blocks, except the strap lets you use tension. I put it around my right foot, and we're going to work on a little bit of balance. So I'm going to bring it, this is up to tree pose. Now tree pose can be down here, never on the knee, but it can be up high. And hold this pose. If you can't hold it like this, go to a wall and put your finger on it. Just breathe. Oh, I almost lost it there. Now up, forward, to the side, forward again, and down. Other side. So let's shake this off. Put the strap around the left foot. Now we're first going to go up to tree pose. Now bring it forward. I have a hard time bringing this out to the side on my left side. If you want to remain in tree pose, you can. And try to keep your posture. Now another good pose is sweeping your leg across the body to the other side. And down. Let's do that posture on the other side. So we're gonna go out to the side, like as if we were just in a stance, and pull the leg across the body. Down, and this time we're going to bring the leg back. Bring it back up and touch down and bring forward. And touch down once again. Now we're going to do the pose forward and back on this side. to balance. So we do forward first. Put all the weight in your other leg, knee soft. And bring your leg past there. Up. Okay. That's as much as I can do today. But friends, join me again for another yoga practice. We're going to finish off by doing a sun salutation, down to the floor, back to meditation. So, thank you again, and up, forward fold, and thanks.